We were a good group, a tight group, they would call it. All
It's a wall hanging, yeah, it's kind of cute.
Larger painting that I did for my grandfather's photo. Right?
Appreciate that.
I like sharing what I know with other people.
Hello, our names are Patrick and Isaac. Today is April 29, 2026, and we're at Tuckerton Elementary School in New Jersey. We are interviewing Mr. Matthew Faas as part of Tuckerton Seaport. This is the Place project. Thank you for joining us today. We have a few questions for you today.
Thank you for having me.
Did you grow up in this area?
I grew up in Monmouth County, so not too far away, but not very close.
Where's that
That's about 45 minutes north on the Parkway. So we're in Ocean County. I grew up in the border of Ocean and Monmouth County, in Wall Township.
at? Do you still live there?
Yes, I do.
What brought you to Tuckerton and our school?
I was a teacher in Lakewood for over 10 years, and then I got my principal certification, and then was applying around, and then Mrs. Grayson was gracious enough to hire me and give me my first job as administrator.
How long have you been working here as assistant principal?
3.5 years.
What other jobs have you had before coming here?
Like I said, I was a teacher. I was a special education teacher in Lakewood for about 12 years. Before that, I was a para for about a year, and then I was also a substitute teacher for about 2 years in Eatontown. And then as a teacher in the summer, a bunch of odd jobs, but I'm not going to get into that.
Before you came here, what did you think Tuckerton would be like?
That's a good question. Pretty much what I thought. Before my interview, I did some research, so I knew it was a small, community. So I kind of assumed it was going to be a small, tight-knit community like it is. I didn't realize how close it was to the ocean. When you kind of get off, the Parkway kind of spins you around. You don't realize how close you are to the ocean. So that was the big surprise, and the bay and everything.
Well, do you like having that?
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes in the morning, you kind of get that saltwater smell in the fall and the beginning of fall and the end of the school year in the spring.
What was it like joining a new community like Tuckerton?
It wasn't as hard as I thought, because like I said, it's a small school, small community. Everyone was very welcoming and very nice, and I was really excited to work here, and I still am.
What is something that surprised you about this area?
Well, that's a good question. I guess how friendly everybody was. I knew it was going to be a friendly school, but I didn't realize how friendly everyone was going to be and how nice and welcoming they were.
What is your favorite thing about the Tuckerton area and why?
I guess the closeness of everybody, how everyone's kind of really knows, how nice everyone is. I guess that would be my answer.
I'm going to add something to that. Do you get to know people a lot?
Yes, through the different night events, from the community is involved and all that stuff. Working with the Seaport, you kind of get to know everyone, not just the people in the school.
Have you seen anything change since you've been here?
I've only been here for, like I said, 3.5 years. That's a good question, Isaac. Nothing comes to mind. Nothing drastically, I don't think, has changed.
Well, have you seen any small changes?
Not really.
How has working here in this community impacted you so far?
Maybe appreciate education and, how everyone in this community has the schools back and things like that.
What advice would you give to students who might be new to a school or community?
Advice? I would say just be yourself, and then be open-minded, because everyone here is pretty much accepting and nice in that way, and not to be too afraid.
Are you a bit afraid about like being here with multiple people?
No.
Those are all our questions. Thank you for meeting with us today. We really enjoyed learning about you and your connection to our school and Tuckerton.
Okay, thank you.